Ciao tout le monde. Welcome to my new video. The subtitle of it will be very self-explanatory. I'm here now to talk to you about what you could be doing in year 11 and how to uplift your grades. Some of the things I'll be covering in this video is what I do to try and get good grades, and something that's worked for me, and some things that I will be trying to do in the future for the year 11. So I have sourced all this information, so you don't have to worry and don't have to sort of waste your time doing it all. So yeah, without further ado, I've laid out this video. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is going to be split into 6 parts. So I'm going to be talking about my mock results and what I used for them things. These will include my mock results. I'm going to be talking about apps that you could use to again uplift your grades. Tips on motivation and how much to revise throughout the year. Then we're heading into techniques, what could be done on that department, and we're going to talk about notes and how to go through them, which again I have sourced here. So first, I'm going to talk about my mock results. I'm going to start off with my favourite subject, which is French. In all honesty, I don't really know how to revise for French because I speak French, so I don't really worry about that. But I got 79 out of 81 for French. I'm a bit disappointed that I missed out on that 2 marks, but it can't be helped really. I think I on the 28 out of 28 question I had 26, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is really. With English literature, I got a grade 8. Language, I got a grade 8. Geography, got a grade 9. DT, I was 1 mark off a 9 with an 8+. Maths, I got a high 7. Physics, I got an 8. Chemistry with a 7. Biology with a 4. But for me personally, I don't like biology, so I don't really worry about it. But this is what I'm going to be talking about in the video. I'll be covering the department of what could be done for subjects like me, which is like biology. So I don't really know where I'm looking on my sheet because I've got so many sheets in front of me right now. So let's start off with the start of year 11. We're going to plan to take September lightly. We're going to get adjusted to the surroundings, guys. We're going to take it lightly. I want you to complete all your homework that is set, revise for any upcoming exams, with aiming about 1.5 hours of revision, so 90 minutes a day of revision. Remember, guys, that year 11 is a marathon, not a sprint. One thing I did was messed up in all my exams was I revised too much. That's what I've got to cut out now for this year. I've been revising too much. I've been going straight from school with just cracking on with like 3.5 hours of revision a day. That's where I go wrong. That's why I'm not getting at 9s in everything. That's what I feel. I feel like I can do whatever I want to. I believe in myself. That's the only thing that's letting me down is overdoing it really. So, as I said, revising for tests. I want you to prioritise your 3 worst subjects, which for me, I'm going to choose physics and chemistry and English language because they're the ones that I sort of like care about and I want to get better at. I want you to now use resources. So if I take my book for a second. So this is CGP. So if you go to my school, these should be provided for you. Well, not provided, but like you could be able to get them off their website or order them. So that's what I use. They're really good. They're summarising, and you can make easy notes out of them, flashcards even. And even at the end of the test, there is like tests for you. There is like tests and even a cheeky exam question at the bottom, which that is all you need. Maybe going through September, you want to be creating some flashcards. You want to be like getting understood to the topic. You want to be using watching videos and key. So for me, I'll go through that in a second, but I'm going to be talking about what you should be doing for each subject also. Late October, I want you to again keep practicing your weaker subjects. Keep practicing them. I'm guessing at this point you will be feeling much more confident once you've got all that knowledge in your head by again going through the CGP books, videos, questions. But you still got to be creating all your flashcards and getting understood with all that information. you want to be, again, prioritising your upcoming tests, but you should also be having mocks. My school has mocks soon to like November time. So you should be advancing pretty well. Again, keep doing your 1.5 hours, maybe nearing 2 at this point, but only do 2 hours before the exams at this point. Don't burn yourself out. That's probably what I did in my last tests. November and December, focus on the mocks, again, day by day. If you've got an exam the next day, prep for that. Even if you have 2, split it. I don't want you to change strategies. There's no point changing strategies. Only change the strategies if you've had a bad test, all right? And you don't feel like you're going to get better. Just keep sticking with the strategies. They will get better. But don't just watch the videos. You want to be doing some active recall. This could be involving blurting, flashcards, tests, even using apps like Cognito or Anki to convert your flashcards. So, again, like I just said there, 45 minutes to maybe an hour, split your revision into 2 and do a couple of subjects. But one thing I'm going to start doing is using Excel. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm going to be starting using Excel to say, I might do a separate video, but using Excel and basically copying all the subjects. Well, I don't really know how to say it in English, but like putting all the subjects and their topics and putting like 1 to 7 at the top. And once you've done that one subject, one topic of the subject once, so say you're doing like half-life in physics, for example, like you put that 7 times, and then the first time you've done it, you rate it out of red to green, and if it's green, you understood it. So, and then if you do that and you say have 5 reds and 2 yellows and 7 greens or something, you focus on the reds, so you do the reds more time until that's green and you understand it, and you do the green ones less than the red ones and the amber ones, whatever they're called. So that's all I recommend in again, a department. I don't know why I keep saying department. Right, now what things are the most beneficial for like each subject? So for French, I don't really revise for French, but I know my family have like an account on Duolingo, so I presume Duolingo is going to be all right. I'm sure there's some videos out there, even just like sticking on a translator or something would be like quite helpful for that. And doing practice questions, so like your 80 to 90. You can't really do much with the other stuff, I'm guessing. DT, I know it's different for others. I might do some more videos on other things with my friends do. But I do flashcards, sometimes like the CGP guides. They're awesome, CGP. English literature, I watch videos, I do flashcards, sometimes past paper questions. That's what I'm going to be doing this year. Just give it my teacher, see what he says. Watching videos, again, for language and past questions. Maths, I'm going to be doing past questions and Corbett. And geography, I do geography, and I'm just going to be doing more flashcards because they won't work for me. I'm not going to change the things that work for me. Physics, I'm going to be aiming to do some blurtings for physics because I really want to get better for what I want to do. And I'm going to be doing flashcards, exam. But the thing is though, I'm going to mention this one now if you're still with me. Do not make a timetable. Just like have a diary. I'm going to get a diary and I'm going to write the things that I want to do, like the topics I want to do in that night. But please do not, I've used a timetable before, it burns you out. It burns you out. Do not do a timetable. I'm telling you now. You'll thank me for that one. Chemistry, again, flashcards, exams, biology, like it don't really matter for me. Biology, it's not my favourite thing in the world, so I'm just gonna probably do like some flashcards. I'm not really thinking about that too much. I'm just gonna do it like when I want to do it. Yeah, blurting for English is a big one. Do some blurting for English, because especially when you're doing the characters, like I don't know, in spectacles like Sheila or something, you can like analyze all that through blurting, and that is such a good resource. What I suggest for now, guys, is because we should have like 1 week left, 10 days left. Do not panic. Never panic. Stay calm. Try to reassure yourself that if you're getting worried about how much revision you're doing, just know that doing some is better than none. So never worry about that. Your revision, I mean, mine wasn't as effective before I started making these videos and researching, but your revision, just by doing 2 hours a day, could be more effective than someone who's just like on their TikTok app or something and doing like 3.5 hours a day. Make sure to start early. Start at the start of September, even now with a week to go. If you're doing it now, I want you to focus on the subject that is weakest for you. So for me, I'm just going to go over physics because it's something I enjoy, and again, something I want to get better at and need. It's never too late to get started. So even if you're starting in November, December, January, you still got a good 4 to 6 months there to crack on. And what I recommend is, I'm sorry if some of my friends see this, but I try not to revise with my friends because you just end up talking, and it's more efficient just to revise on your own with full concentration. I've also been recommended to print off all the specifications for each subject, because everything that's on that specification will be on your test, so you know what's going to be on your test. That's a no-brainer really, just to print that off, memorize it, do some papers and flip through your books just to see what the situation is and get your head around all those topics. So next thing, we have covered one out of the 5 pages. One on now. How to motivate. Let's go through how to motivate. This video is going to be quite long, so how to motivate. I want you to sit there, create a mood board, or I don't know how to say it, but maybe like a picture with lots of pictures in it, like a collage, I don't know. Or even just sit there and think about the grades that you want to achieve. So say for me, I'd be very satisfied if I got a 9 next time in physics. I've had like 3 8s now. So if I want a 9 in physics, how will I feel if I get a 9? I'll feel satisfactory. If I get a 4 or a 5 or something, I'm going to be disheartened. I'm going to be disappointed. But if I get an 8 or something, then I'm still going to be all right with that. But if I'm getting a 4 or a 5, I don't want to feel that dissatisfactory, that disheartedness. So I want to put that hard work in to get that 9. And the best feeling is, no one can deny it, when you get a good score and you know your hard work's paid off. That is the best feeling. So why not make it happen all the time? All it takes is a few hours at home. Just sat there with yourself, try and enjoy it. That's all I can say. Like, make the most of it. You guys have got 1 year left now. There's nothing to lose, no stress, no pressure. Take it day by day at a time. And yeah, this is your prime life really. You can make a change now. You can do whatever you want. The world is yours. Moving back onto the revision, active recall's key. This could be going through flashcards, again blurting, practice papers. It's something that really challenges your mind. Instead of just reading their highlight and underlining, that's pointless. It's just wasting your time. You're not learning any of that. Same with reading really, unless you're just some person who memorizes it. It's just pointless. You got to do past papers. Anki, Cognito, these are 2 apps that I'm going to be investing in. Cognito even does a free version. This provides past papers, questions for specific topics, videos. You get a free version, or you have to pay like 80 quid, but it's an investment really at the end of the day. Anki, I think it's like 25 quid, personalised flashcards. Flashcards literally made for you, so you don't have to go out your way. It's all on the app, all on the computer. Seneca, Hammer Seneca. 1 hour a week per each subject is recommended to Seneca. It's free. Your school should have it. Why not? Because especially for English language and literature, that is the best thing to use Seneca for. Is that because it gives you AI generated help, and it gives you a test at the start on what is needed at Macbeth in spectacles or whatever else you're doing. I want you to do, like I said before, September to December, 2 hours daily, kick into gear in January with aiming around 3 hours. This is prime exam season now, headed towards your mocks. It's key also to have something that you want, that you're looking forward to really. So for me, I'm going back to France in 6 weeks, so I'm going to try my best now. I want to go France and Monaco happy, and then after that, hopefully I'm going Portugal, so I can look forward to that. And I'm going to push forward to enjoy Portugal, because if I know I haven't done a good enough job, I'm not going to enjoy those places. And then after Portugal, you've got other things to look forward to. Don't get stressed about how much you do. Like I said before, anything's better than nothing. Just try your best. No stress. Don't compare yourself to others. A lot of my friends, I'm going to point it out here, they think it's all a competition. It's not a competition. The only person you want to beat is yourself from your last time. So let's get out of that mindset. As I said, January to June, I want you to do 3 hours a day, especially in exam season. Click into gear, focus on the thing that the next day. Don't think about a test that you've got in 1 week when you've got other tests before. It's just pure logic. Use your teachers, ask teachers questions, talk to your friends. They're there for a reason. The teachers are the best thing to talk to. They know everything, they know what to do. They've had students before, they've been students before, and they're the best people to talk to. They're always there also and willing to talk. And don't worry about pestering your teachers, not asking them to mark, or even just ask for the occasional one-to-one session on the subject. Try not to make that sound weird, but you know where I'm coming from. Work hard in the lessons, less revision at home. You understand the topic, you listen, you pay attention, you put your hand up. What's bad about that? There's only good things going to occur from that. I'm going to recommend getting a diary also. That's what I'm going to do, to plan what I need to do on what day. And also, I'm not going to be revising on a Friday, because you need a rest day. But the weekends, 4 hours a day up until the exam season should be enough, spacing it out 1 hour at a time with maybe a 20-minute session. But don't use your phone. Chuck that away. You don't need that phone. You need to full concentration, because if you're spending hours on TikTok or something and your concentration, you're wasting your time. And how do you expect your concentration to go from up here to straight where it needs to be for studying for so long? Because you just want to be back on your phone messaging your friends. As again, I said before, creating a spreadsheet on Excel, planning on what you need to do and where you are and how you feel with that. 20 to 30 hours is recommended on Seneca for the whole year. Think of how much that is. But what I recommend is what I try to do is waking up consistently at the same time and going to bed consistently at the same time, because those who have more consistency and more embedded into their lifestyle will find revision easier. So if we do that, we wake up at 7 in the morning compared to someone who wakes up at 11, when my brain's going to be waking up and more active and better earlier in the morning, more refreshed. I can get a good couple of hours in before even those other guys wake up. And by the time they're woken up, it's going to take them half an hour to get into gear and they're going to have the breakfast and everything. So it's just pure logic, because you're going to be gaining 3 hours on with them with the revision. I also want you guys to create a list. At the bottom, your least preferred or subject that means the least to you, and then at the top, the one that you're prioritizing the most, obviously going down. This could show you which one you need to revise more for. These are some of the things I'm going to be using for the subjects. I'm going to be using Seneca for English and literature and language, which find the strength with the new AI, new generation thing, which also shine strengths and weaknesses. Sorry I've repeated my things a few times. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, but I'm hoping that this video is going well for you guys. And yeah, I know it's on 18 minutes right now, but I just like to help, even if it's just one person feel more confident and relaxed. And I mean, we're all in the same boat here. Corbett Maths, good for videos, good for practice questions on each topic. And also he does a 100-day countdown thing, so I recommend Corbett Maths, and every 100-day he does for foundation and higher some videos. I also recommend doing the PMT Physics Maths Tutor flashcards. It's also a great website with summary notes, but however the layout isn't really nice on the flashcards, so I recommend copying them into Anki or Quizlet. Another website I recommend is Cognito. Videos on maths and science, questions, and also custom quizzes, which could be a real game changer. Combine that with the CGP guides, self-explanations, simple explanations, with engaging stuff, exam questions at the end of each topic. And the only disadvantage really is the vocab for the exam. So if you combine Cognito with CGP with a bit of Seneca, you're in for a good one. Also, in department of the English, Mr. Sal's. He's great, really. He helped me get 2.8s. I had a 7 and a 7 last time, so I went up 2 grades overall, really. So he's awesome. Blurting, so you could be reading the CGP notes, condense it, watch a video on the topic, BBC bite size, then read it twice, and then write it down as much as you remember. And the stuff you don't remember, you like underline it, and then you try like fit it in again and do that a couple of times. You are sorted. I think this is pretty much everything that is needed. There has been a completed 5 pages. So yeah, as I said before, I think this is pretty much everything to do. I've gone through my mock results, I've gone through apps that could be used, I've gone through ways to motivate, how much to do throughout the year, techniques, and I've talked about my notes. So yeah, I might be doing some more videos in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. As I said, whoever watches it now, I hope to see you guys soon. I wish you all the best in the near future, and yeah, any questions, drop a comment below. I'm more than happy to answer. If you guys got my number or something, because I know most of my friends will be watching this. Yeah, let me know, because I'll answer any questions and any help needed. I'm always here. So cheers guys, thank you for watching my videos. Stay safe, see you guys soon.